Oh, don't want that spinning around like a loony. God, I'm going to sound different. Oh well, what a shame. Right, okay. Alright, let me just get set up and then we will get on with the stream. Shit. I'll tell you what, skip that one. Go for something else. Alrighty.
Hi Ghost. How are you feeling?
Better than I was, I'll say that much. But this way, I'm not having to blow my nose every 5 minutes now. Ugh. But yeah, not going to talk much about that. It's for fear of grossing people out. Needless to say, I'm feeling a lot better than I was, and hopefully, well, hopefully I don't tire myself out by
I got sick back around
streaming.
New Year's and I still am coughing.
Ooh, well, that's not good. I've had that kind of thing in the past. It kind of sucks. I'm wondering if we need a bit of extra lighting. Shit. I need to... Oh, wow, that one's not empty. I need to clear up my cans at some point. Haven't gotten around to it yet. Whoops. Although, in my defense, it's because I've been sick. Duh.
It's good you are feeling better though. I always go for your tea.
Fair enough. Right, let's see if we can get a little bit more light on the subject. Where is the bloody switch? There it is. There you go. Cat is sat right under my pillow, so back there. But you can't see her simply because I didn't tidy up my bed today. I couldn't be bothered. It's a Saturday, why do I care?
Kitty.
Yeah, kitty. Oh, there she is. You alright, Piss? Alright, don't scratch yourself too much. Come here, you cheeky little monkey. No? Come on. Yes, hello. You're gonna show your
She
butt
just
to the
seems
camera.
so sweet.
You're gonna show your butt to the camera, you cheeky monkey. Come here. Oh, oops. Oh, she had a bit of a slip, so she's gonna go off in half because it's Lily. that big a deal, sweetie. She'll probably come over and sit down when she wants to. Right, I am going to... Oh yeah, got a new animated traps
Snobby
mod.
kitty. LOLJK.
Yeah. Alright, so what I've done this time is I'm swapping out JK's Mimics mod out for another trap mod, which is basically animated. Oh yeah. Hold to stream Deathworm. Which is quite heavily animated if I remember correctly. And it actually looks a lot better. I mean... does require Traps NTR, which is this one. But it adds new animations to bear traps, and it adds in different forms of, like, creature traps, shall we say. Most of them, they're all safe for work. They won't strip you of your gear or anything like that. They're just entirely there to make the game more interesting and maybe a tad more scary. Alright, sec. Now, I did do a bit of a vote in my Discord earlier, just to see what people were interested in seeing when it comes to new characters. I personally am more interested in playing something along the lines of mages and rangers. Mages and rangers are just my personal favourites. The only reason I don't often play knight characters is because I'm not a big fan of heavy armor. Never have been. I don't like the fact that it slows you down. I don't like the fact that you clank around all over the place. It just doesn't interest me. Give me robes or light armor any day. Oh yeah, and for those of you who didn't see my earlier notification today, the VRAMmer tool, the one that I am going to be swearing by for basically the rest of time because it's amazing. Let's lay that one up. Yeah, VRAMmer is on version 9.1. And with the 9 patch itself, you get you don't need to give it any extra input beyond like the first stage. It's just like you run it and it runs. Does everything for you and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so, for those interested, I think one of the things that a lot of people are more interested in whenever it comes to my streams is the mashups that I do. Unfortunately, as I've said before many times before, I can't release them simply because I often use more items than most people would. and they're often from 5, 6, 7 different mods. So that's a lot of emissions that I'd have to get just to release one outfit. And it's never the same amount every time. It sucks, quite honestly. I mean, I could release the body slide files, but if I did that, then all you'd get is like a textureless version of it, and I don't want to do that. It's a waste of time. And some people will probably bitch and moan and say, oh my god, it won't work. Nah, it's because you didn't run the body slide files or something along those lines. Ugh. Sleeves on this outfit have been a pain in the ass. So for those wondering, this is a newer mage outfit that I designed for myself. One that I quite like, actually. I just need to figure out the sleeves. These sleeves are being a pain, quite honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come out of the game. I'm going to load up the outfit and see what I can do with it. Try and make it actually work and be helpful. My god, what a concept. Alright, oh yeah, that's for... If you ever see a collision body like that, that's for the modern series HDT dress. HDT? SMP, that's the one. There's a difference between the two of those, and I keep forgetting them. So this is where it tends to glitch out. So if I just click... Oops. If I just click on the blouse itself, it's actually quite a large mesh. It's a really big mesh for some reason. I don't know why. But, tell you what, I'm going to shrink this part back in. Try and fix it a little bit. There you go. Now you can see that's where the character arm is, and then I get bulking it out a little bit to make it look a bit more like normal clothing, but you do it too much and it just looks baggy and not well fit. Even that might be a bit too much. That might be... So this is the original shape. That might be fine. That might be a bit of overkill. So I'm going to leave it at... I'm going to leave it at stage 1. So for those wondering more about the possibilities of me re-uploading this kind of stuff in the future, let me show you why I would have a problem with doing that, at least at this current point in time. Count of mods. 1 for these 2 parts. 2 for the collar and the collar spiky bits. 3 for the corset. 4 for the belts. So leg and actual belt. 5 for the trousers. And then 6 if you want to have the skirt as well. That should be fine. So yeah, that's a lot of mods. I mean, one of the things I was considering doing, I'm only going to do this as a test, I probably won't save it, is I might remove this blouse part, that bit. I'm going to add in and go into mods. Use the Battle Angels mod because it's got some really useful parts that I like to use. What was it? Top? Yeah. I could use this top instead. Oops. And yeah, it would look pretty cool, but I would have to completely reshape the vest itself. And I'm not going to disable it. But this part is the vest. I would have to completely reshape that, because this is much more form-fitting, whereas the other one was much more like normal clothing. So, yeah. I'm not going to do that. That would be much more work and much more of a pain in the ass, quite honestly. Alright. Let's try this. Hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. I can immediately see clipping right here. Right, okay. I'm going to do just a quick go over, and that should be it. Just want to double check something. Make sure that my thing is actually working. Go to my channel. Oh yeah, it is on. Good. Good to know. Oh, it was with the virtual body that was clipping slightly up here. Although, I don't mind expanding this a little bit. Not by much, but enough. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, okay. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to change the colour of the vest itself. I might use it either the Hafengar or the Falkreath version. Because the way that Fafnir has named a lot of this stuff is it's designed... It's named after the hold that it's from, basically. And I stuck with the original appearance on the fighter outfit that I designed. And I gotta admit, I think I like that more than the black. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, okay, cool. Save that. Load something else up. That was for me mucking around. Coming up with some random ideas because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Sometimes I do that just to test things out and make sure that I know whether I need to do extra steps on like SMP outfits. Because trust me, extra steps are a very real thing and they are very irritating. I cannot recommend. Right, so what I'm going to have to do now is go for Series 3, because that's where it's from. And now I want overwrite as well. Oh shit. Oh, would you look at that? I've already got them open. Whoops. Well, that'd be helpful, wouldn't it? You want both of those open. This is only for specific outfits, so I wouldn't suggest people worrying about this. But when it needs to happen, it needs to happen. So with this one, this is one of those outfits that I wouldn't release ever, simply because of the fact that you have to do this every time you build it. It's a pain. So block copy, block paste, save that. Oh shit, I just closed both of them. Lol. Block paste. There we go. Save that. Alright, there, good. Just gonna make sure that they're actually saved. And then close. Sometimes it wants to close them all at once, sometimes it doesn't, because it's Nifscope, and Nifscope is weird like that. This is why I always suggest that people use Nifscope, even if you are a big body slide user. Nifscope is good for things that body slide just doesn't work with, so I highly suggest having it installed just for bug fixing. Because that's the thing when you're playing these games. You're not just a gamer, you're also a bug fixer. And that is unfortunately the truth of it, the matter. Right, see what this looks like in game. Should be fine, but there's always a chance there's going to be a load of crap. Right. Minimize my Discord. Just so I don't end up looking at it whilst I'm streaming. That's always the problem. I like to keep an eye on things and see what's going on. So even when I'm normally gaming, I occasionally flick over to something like Discord and just double check that I'm not being pinged for something. Just a thing of being me. Just one of those little quirks. There you go, that's what they're called. Little quirk of being me. I have a habit of just double checking things, and sometimes it's a good thing, other times it's just, why am I still doing this? Stop double checking everything. Alright. Outfit looks good. Elbows look fine. Good. Back looks alright because it's been covered. Had a bit of a glitch at the back that's still a little annoying. And the only reason I haven't fixed it is simply because I can't be bothered. Take off the Einhardar fur. It's less noticeable with the but there is a little bit of clipping back here on both arms. It's less noticeable with less contrast, so black and white would be a big contrast and really annoying, and you'd be able to notice it immediately. But yeah, I'm liking this outfit a lot. It's working really quite well. Do I have the fighter versions? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, the red fighter outfit wasn't working properly, and I need to find out why. It's doing that, which is not helpful. But then you have the other one. I mean, you can immediately tell that there's no collar. There is the extra armor. That's the main difference between these two outfits. It's that style of thing where I'm just like, what would an adventurer do? Would they just go for everything? Or would they just go for something a bit more simple? And honestly, knowing the human penchant for being lazy, I'd just strap a few extra plates on and make myself a bit more armoured that way. Like what I've done with this character. Well, with that outfit. Right, okay, cool. Now that that's working. What else was I gonna do tonight? Oh yeah, the new character was part of the thing I was planning on doing. Now, as I said, I did a poll in the Discord earlier. Before I added my own personal preferences to it. We had... what do we have? This. So I gave 3 choices. I basically asked them second character build, Ranger, Imperial Dragon Knight, or Pure Mage. Bearing in mind there's always by default 1 vote because of the way that this voting system works. So nobody voted for the Pure Mage. Bad. That sucks in my opinion, but oh well. Dragon Knight has had 3 votes and Ranger had 1. I'll admit I am personally much more partial to Rangers than Knights and heavy armored characters. Always have been, always will be. And then when it comes to mages, I'm even more partial to them than Rangers. So I always like to check with you guys and see what you prefer. But I will, 9 times out of 10, I will probably add my own vote to the pile, and honestly, if I don't like the way that it's going, I will probably go to something that I find interesting rather than what everybody else finds interesting. I know some people hate that, but I've got to enjoy playing the game, quite honestly. Oh, great, you're doing that again, are you? Stupid bit of skin on my hand that's flaking. Ugh. Now, I must admit, I am tempted at some point by... what would I call it? Basically some sort of Inquisitor build. Wouldn't be Thalmor, because I am not a massive fan of the Elves and the Elder Scrolls. I mean, I don't mind Bosma and I don't mind Dunmer, but I'm not a massive fan of the Ultima. I just think they're a bit too much of assholes for their own good, and honestly, genuinely surprised that nobody's tried to go over to Alinor and just. Sorry, not Alinor. No, yeah, it is Alinor. I can't remember. The High Elf place and try and wipe them out. Because, quite honestly, they're going to be irritating assholes. Now, bearing in mind, I put nothing into this character so far, so I could just redo her as the Ranger or the Dragon Knight or whatever I want. So, I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm tempted by an entirely new start, though. Don't know. I have to have a very quick think about that. But yeah, I do those kind of votes as kind of a gauging interest type of thing. I like to know what people what people like versus what I like, so I can at least try and make a compromise between the two. I mean, hell, I could try and figure out a way to do like a light armored Dragon Knight. I'm not sure how well I'd do on that, but I could at least have a try. I have to think about that one. Right. I honestly don't really want to start a new character, so I might make Evelyn my Ranger. But before we do that, I want to see if I can fix this red fighter outfit, because that is going to annoy me if I can't. Right, so it should be fine in the body slide stuff. Tell you what, quickest way of checking is this way. Does the 3D model exist? 3D model exists right here. You can see it in all its glory. Which means that it's something wrong in the ESP, is my best guess. Okay, ghost tire. Okay. Fighter Reg Red AA. That should be right then. Alright. Fighter Reg Red AA. Oh, did I put something in wrong? Yes. I put an underscore when it was a dash. Oops. My bad. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of the issues that it can cause. Done saving. Beautiful. Don't need to worry about that. Great. Now I can load in game and make sure the fighter's outfit is working. And then we can move on to different things. But what would an Inquisitor build be? It'd be basically a sneaky mage, wouldn't it? Probably. At least the default one that everybody thinks of for an Inquisitor. Someone being sneaky for their country, not rather than for themselves. Basically someone whose entire job is to get in, deal with heresy or something along those lines, and then get out. Alright, there we go, there's the red outfit. Give it its own skirt because... And when I say gave it its own skirt, I'm talking literally the fact that it's... a recolour of a different skirt. It's not using the original red one that's supposed to come with Modern Series 3. But yeah, it's looking good actually. It's looking pretty good. Bit vampiric, I must admit, but what are you gonna do? When it comes to red things, a lot of things look vampiric. As much as I hate to say it. I tell you what I would do. Oh, I do have great, I do. Fantastic. I have abandoned prison saves, so I can go against what I've already done, re-gear her, and set her up how I want her. Right. I honestly don't know how I would build a Dragon Knight in the first place, so I probably shouldn't have added that one to the list. And it was the one that got the most votes. My fucking life. I'd write down something that I'd never looked up before. Fuck it, where's Pinterest? Oh, it's the green one for some stupid reason. Fantasy Dragon Knight, what does that get me? It looks like a generic knight with slightly draconic looking armor, or literally a dragonborn knight, or dragonborn fighter, or whatever you want to call them. I'll admit, that looks really boring to me. That is not a Dragon Knight in the first place. That is much more of a Death Knight. Or an Inquisitor. Tell you what, fuck it. Let's do Inquisitor. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're usually some sort of holy characters, aren't they? Alright, fine. Well, I'm not a massive fan of that either. Lol. My life. Neither of them look that interesting to me, I must admit. I'm that unfortunate. Reload the quick save. Okay then. Oh yeah, the original version of this character was blonde. And I think... Let me have a look. Don't tell me it's not there. Oh, Evie Sylvain, there we go. Oh yeah, exactly the same preset. Just with a bit of makeup to make her a bit more pretty, I guess. Not sure if that works, but... Funny, isn't it? I put up a vote for Skyrim characters, and one of the people that votes is a friend of mine from World of Warcraft who doesn't play Skyrim. Oh well. Not a big deal at all. But they voted for Ranger, which is... I gotta admit, I am much more interested in Rangers. I have to admit it. I could... Ooh. How would I do Dark Ranger on this? Or would I? I could use the Fighter's outfit instead of the Dragon Knight one. Sorry, not the Dragon Knight. Wow. Got Dragon Knight in my brain, apparently. Jeez. Somewhere Cheltenham Lake. Oh my god. $1,000,001 bloody mods. Was it me? Oh, wait a minute, I'm a bit of a mod addict. That's probably why. Sorry about that. Ugh, should have a mute button ready for when I do that. I shouldn't have even put pure mage on there, because technically Muriel, my other character, my vampire character, she's a pure mage. So, fine. I will have to come up with other ideas for that in the future. I need to go through my ideas before I actually post them next time. Okay. So do I do this one? Do I do the fighter outfit? I wouldn't use the red one, I don't think. I have tried to design kind of huntress outfits in the past. which sort of worked and sort of didn't at the same time. So for an example, that's the fighter one, as I showed earlier, which is basically just an armoured version of the previous outfit. Then you got the hunter's robes. Very basic, very much designed as a... I might actually skip this song, holy shit. It feels like it's going on forever. Yep, then you got the hunter's outfit, which it looks quite nice. It's quite cool. Then you got the vamp one, which is basically the same thing but red. I tell you what though, for outfit part compatibility, I would go with something like this, because short sleeves means that like just about any gloves will work more or less fine. Tell you what the actual shit have I found here? Fuck it, let's just use the fancy lo-fi stuff. Because it clearly doesn't suit. There's like one or two tracks that suited Dark End, and that is about it. Right. Gotta admit, Fafney's stuff is great, but there's a lot wrong with it at the same time. I've had to correct some parts on this outfit, and they didn't look great when I first got them. I was just like, why is this like that? It's because they weren't cleaned up. There's like some of the weight painting wasn't done properly, and I was just like, really? I expect much higher quality from someone like Fafnir, but oh well. Oh, of course. Ghost tire. Here we go. If I go to Ranger... You know what, fuck it, I'll just pick up all of them. So, Dark Ranger's vestments, of course, if you want your typical Dark Ranger outfit. Kind of stereotypical, but hey ho. But that's kind of the point with Dark Rangers. They are recognised for good reason. I got the Drow one, which was... That one I would probably redo if I wanted to make it more lore-friendly, but at the moment I really don't care. I got my old Elven Ranger outfit, which has been modified a few times. Kind of a nice one, actually. And then... probably need to take what if I go to Ronin, go to what they call the underwear. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not underwear, it is basically a leotard. And that one is basically transparent. Well, or at least semi-transparent. And apparently it's not set up for my body. Fine. Whatever. Oh yeah, take off the mage boots. So you got that. Which is just like extra armor, basically. So I've removed... Oh jeez. That's one mod I may have to have a quick look into at some point. Oh yeah, Dark Ranger dress, Valistra's one, which was a character that I was trying to go Dark Ranger on, but I just stopped playing the character after a while because I just wasn't overly interested. Then one of several older... oh, actually, there's only two of them. Two older outfits that have not been updated. Bearing in mind I've had 3BA installed for probably several years now, and these outfits have not been updated. Shows you how old they are. Apologies about the sniffling and that kind of stuff, folks, but unfortunately kind of comes with the course when you're ill. Then my Warcraft Ranger outfits, which are literally designed to like put a pair of gloves on and that's it, and they're done. All in different colours. Then you got the broken ones, which are designed to show wear and tear and be the kind of item, the kind of outfit that you just pick up, that you would probably spawn the character in, if I could figure out a way to do it. I've never figured that out, unfortunately. I really want to at some point, but just haven't had the time or inclination to. Only bad thing about this one is it's designed for gloves that go underneath. So I'd have to sort that out, or just put in something that goes underneath them and not have to worry about it. Don't know. I gotta admit, I do feel tempted to do a Dark Ranger at some point. But here's the thing, a Dark Ranger is basically a necromancer with a bow, in many cases. And quite honestly, that's exactly what Muriel is. Aside from the fact that she just doesn't wear armor. Where is she? Oh yeah, the redesign of Eris. Which was the... She was my original Dark Ranger character. Designed her years ago, and then tried redesigning her like beginning of November last year, from what it looked like on that one. It said 111, but I'm not sure if that's US daytime or English daytime. Sorry, daytime? Just date. Just date, yeah. This one's designed to be actually really quite practical because the skirt is nice and short. It's just kind of there for flair. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with a second character at the moment. I don't think I'd go for Dark Ranger or Ranger. Okay, fair enough. I can scratch that off the list. Fine. Okay, fine. Well, at least I got that quick save there. Right then, didn't really need to make this new version, did I? Oh well. It's me trying to figure things out in my head before I carried on. I've always been tempted to start a character off with one of the house starts, like for an example, your character's either done something before the game starts to make them rich, or they were just born rich or something like that. Because I've always done these zero to hero characters and been like, okay, cool. I've done that a dozen times and I don't find it interesting anymore. I kind of like designing characters that can be manipulated and modified into something cool. It's like you could, I don't know, you could start off with a rich kid who, for one reason or another, gets, I don't know, suspected of a crime, or has a god whispering in their ear telling them to go and do something. And you could have that as either a god or a Daedra. Depends entirely upon your perspective and what you want to do with that character. But yeah. Oh yeah, this Ariane character, for those wondering, this one here, she's kind of a ranger, but also kind of a knight. I just wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with her. That's why I'm not actually playing her at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it would be interesting to see where it goes, but at the moment it's going along the lines of vampirism because... Apologies. Sorry, my nose was irritating me. Still is a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with her because I started her off in Paraspire Manor. I gave her Paraspire Manor. And then... Because I was originally going to do her as a Debella worshipper and make her really good looking and all that kind of stuff. And also supposed to be really rich and all that junk. And I thought, yeah, that would be cool. But why is she this rich? And that's where I kind of got stumped, and I was just like, shit, I don't have a good reason for it yet. Even if it's a basic reason, like her family's rich, that's a good enough reason. It's not the best reason, but it's good enough. I mean, the reason that Muriel is the way that she is she's the way that I've got her set up is she's the daughter of one of my other characters, who's a really powerful mage and vampire. So, and her mother is a vampire noble as well. So that also gives basically her, not always, but most of the time, it would automatically give them nobility. Really depends on what you want to do with the character, really. I mean, you could make a character that's how would I describe it? I don't know, actually. You could make a character that is fallen nobility, in the fact that they did something bad enough that they have been stripped of their titles and they're just some nobody but in a fancy suit, rather than being a nobody in prisoner's robes, for an example. Or you could have them being a bit of a better person, bearing in mind the morality of that said family. And they follow their family's wishes and, do what their family wants them to do. Which is the way that I tend to play my younger vampire characters. Right. Don't worry about me at the moment. I'm trying to figure things out in my head. I'm trying to figure out whether or not some sort of light armored knight would work. Because I've played more or less a light armored knight character in the past. That was my at first it was Saskia, who was a vampire. Then I did Alyssa, who was my Dawn Guard hybrid character. It was good fun to play, I must admit. Although I barely ever used the hybrid form. And then recently I found out that those kind of shape-shifting mods and that kind of stuff kind of muck around with the Skyrim paraglider mod, so I must admit I've stayed away from making hybrids simply because of that. So yeah, one of those many issues that you have to deal with whenever you're making characters. Now, there's two ways that I can do this. I'm just thinking. There's two ways I can think of doing this. To make a knight character, you can either start off as a knight, or you can become one. Now, personally, oops, give me a second. That's it. There we go. Sorry, I've had a towel on the back of my seat for ages, and it's actually it's more comfortable than the actual seat itself that I've found. But who would I go for if I was going to make a knight? Would it be a remake of Lucy or someone? Nah, she's not really a knightly type. There's the obvious, which is a Saskia remake, but I don't really feel like doing a Saskia remake. Oh, jeez Louise. I I don't really want to make a new character tonight, I must admit. I'm struggling for ideas. I might just go in game, muck around on Muriel for a little while and then figure it out later on. Yeah, let's do that. Makes far more sense. And one of the things you need to remember with a knight character is no matter what, you could technically, if you really wanted to, you could start them off with like a full suit of plate armor. Problem with that is they would be basically overpowered, and I must admit I wouldn't want to do that. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like playing heavy armor characters. I think that heavy armor characters are quite overpowered in the fact that they can tank a lot more hits. I don't feel like the slower speed is a good balancing point, personally. I'd go for something else, basically. I don't think it should be a balancing point, honestly. Plate armor is just superior to leather armor. Well, to lighter weight armor. It's as simple as that. It doesn't... Plus, lighter weight armor doesn't really... Well, sorry, plate armor doesn't really restrict your movement as much as you might think, at least from what I've read and understood from people who've got better historical information than I do. Oh geez, where is it? That one. And of course the fluffy fur thingamajiggy. Where the fuck is it? Take those off. Uh-oh, this is gonna be glitchy. Of course it is. Stupid game. Wake up. When it's glitchy that it's the most annoying in my opinion. Oh, whatever. 5:56 AM, let's do 12 hours then. Yeah, I think if I was going to rebuild a knight character, it would probably be a vampire knight. I find that vampires are actually much more interesting as knights than just a normal knight. Like your normal Breton or Imperial knight is boring as sin in my opinion. So that is one of the reasons why I will not be using the Dragon Knight idea that I came up with, because it just doesn't work for me. I think if I get rid of the Bard's Ensemble from there, I don't need to worry about it. Because I'll just select the right one that I want from my bag, and then just run this. I don't think I will ever restart Muriel unless I absolutely have to. Simply because of the fact that her gear is really good. And when I say really good, I'm not kidding. It's quite honestly amazing how good her gear is. I mean, for one thing, the mask that she's got on her belt is not easy to get, especially if you're low level. I mean, I'm going to be absolutely honest here. The only way that I managed to get that bloody mask is by trapping the dragon priest that was wearing it in a corner and beating the crap out of them with a two-handed weapon. Normally this character never touches a two-handed weapon as far as she can throw the damn thing, which ain't far. Because she's not designed for that kind of combat. She's designed to use ethereal weapons that basically weigh nothing. And in some cases not wear much. Just because it's her. Oh boy, that's one of the reasons that I love making characters that are designed to be more charismatic. I do wish that was a thing that was worked better in this game. Like persuasion and that kind of stuff. Tell you what, I'm gonna grab myself a snack. Nice thing about having them in my bag right next to me. Alright, grab that. Right, I tell you what, I think I've had enough of an idea to start off with a character build. But how am I going to start that character off? I could do a travelling merc start. Always a possibility. Not the most interesting start, but it's still a start. Normal vampire start. Yeah. Now I'll keep thinking about it. Keep thinking about it. Oh yeah, I was probably supposed to do that. Lol. Whoops. Towards Elisif, Falk. Dawnstar Sanctuary. Yeah, you know what? I will come back to this I'll come back to this character in a bit. Because I want to work out some ideas. Even if I'm not going to play a brand new character, I'm going to at least figure them out. Well, first things first, I don't remember whether I remade this character. I think I had ideas to, but I don't think I ever got around to it. And I don't delete these presets simply because I don't want to accidentally lose them. I've got the Saskia ones. Sylvain Necromancer, Snow Elf. I do not have any. Crap. Okay then. Hell? That's a different version of Cassie, apparently. I did not remake her. Shit, that sucks. Oh well. Oh well, I think I'm gonna redo that one. Face records. Ah, here we go. They're just too intense, I think. Oh, that's why they're too intense. There's 2 sets of them. Bloody Nora. Don't want to do that. Face paint. Blech. Get rid of it. Ugh, the fighter's regalia is still broken. I forgot about that. Still broken parts to it. I might as well just take the mage one, save over it. Or not. Nah, I can figure it out. Or would I even use this one? Would I use the red one instead? Yeah, stupid. Getting names wrong. I'm basically going to give her all like leather tier gear. Where is it? Yeah, northern leather will do. Oh, wait a minute. Just thought. Of course there's clipping. I should have guessed. Oh well. Yeah, Fafney's stuff really needs fixing. With that kind of stuff. Ugh, oh well. Gauntlet. Leather. Let's use the Britonic ones. Oh yeah, they're fat enough to not be a problem. That's fine. Okay, cool. Wow, that body might need a little bit of tweaking. Holy shit. Is it just applying the fantasy body to everything? I think it was. Oops, didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, show race menu. Because this is not going to be an Evelyn, this is going to be a... There you go. Decided, screw it, let's rebuild Saskia. I tell you what, rebuilding a character like Saskia is much easier than rebuilding some of my higher level characters. Because they've done a hell of a lot more. Saskia, if I remember correctly, all she'd technically done was Dawnguard and the main storyline. That's it. And maybe a bit of work on the museum. But that's it. So... honestly, aside from that, she's a bit of a blank book. John Skyrim Queldlar. I forgot about that. I know. Let's do that one. Okay then.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I am a vampire in a secluded lair.
Beware the creatures of the night.
One of the quickest ways of becoming a vampire? And of course the outfit's gonna get changed because stupid systems are stupid. Why are Warwicks? Alright, fine game, whatever. You do you. Whoa, okay, what the shit? What was that? LOL? Run out of lockpicks. That's one of those traps! Holy shit, that was basically two giant skeleton hands trying to slap me one. Lovely.
It's just a dream, nothing more.
Swords. That's actually better, so simply because of its enchantment. Alright, so I think we'll take all of that. Could give the helmet, but I almost never do. What have you got? Ooh. You have my most basic of needs when it comes to archery. Very helpful. Salt pile shouldn't really have that sound effect for vampires because they just don't give a crap about poison. Literally, like, one of the things with vampires is poison resistance. So you shouldn't need to worry about it. Oh yeah, the slight damage. Turn that off for a sec. I'm not planning on doing any.
What are you doing that for?
Shut up. Okay. Oh no. I recognize that.
What are you doing that for?
I'm not. Shut up. Huh? Okay. Oh, the animations haven't fired. Oh, I didn't run Nemesis, did I? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm a Muppet. I didn't run Nemesis. So its animations don't work. Ah! That was silly. Can I move, or am I stuck here? I think I'm stuck. No, I can't even do anything. Okay, that's weird. That's glitched. Right. Okay, let's run Nemesis so that that doesn't just glitch out again. When adding animation mods, folks, run Nemesis. What would it be? It would be traps and Skyrim. I'm not going to say it. Its shortening is literally oh shit. Which I'll admit I thought was interesting to say the least, but you know, I guess that's something. If I, yeah, let's turn that back on. TNTR. Just in case the Skyrim one needs it. It might not, but it's worth double checking. Might have to try and come up with some other ideas for character builds. That's something I've actually been tempted to do recently. Haven't done it yet, but there's a really cool mod called Gomer's Elf Ears. And someone made a add-on for it. Here we go, Gomer's Earrings by Ormagan. Probably completely butchering the name, apologies. But it's a really cool little add-on that adds in different earrings for those ears. And I thought, what if I take some of the mods that I'm already using that have SMP and add them to these elf ears. I think I could probably do it pretty easily. I know I could do it actually, because it's just basically moving the 3D models into the right place. Oh, that's probably the best and easiest way of doing a new character. I'm an idiot. I have this idea. I think I've tried it multiple times to try and make a Blood Elf in Skyrim. Now, for those who don't know what a Blood Elf is, they are characters from the Warcraft universe. They're very slender elves who have a deep fascination and deep connection to magic, and they are very used to using magic in their daily lives. And this isn't just your normal elf race who uses magic. Practically everybody in society has the ability to drain magic from creatures in order to sustain themselves. Almost magic vampires in a way. And that's how I can make this much less forced. Now that was easy. Wow. Oh, apparently my brain wants to work for once. That'd be very helpful. Right. I'm going to do some little bit of mashup work. So for those of you interested in that kind of stuff, yay. Tell you what. My lighting setup for stream isn't perfect, I must admit. If I do that, oops. Just looks a bit dark. Right. What if I just turn the ring light on a little bit? It's probably because my room's dark. Well, that'd probably be it. Now, import from NIF, mods, GOM. GOM Alphas, diamond skin. Oh, wait a minute, I can... Ugh, wow. Okay, so, GOM. Diamond skin, Calente, blah 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 blah. grab the ears. Large 2. Was it large 2? No, it was not. It was something else. Fine, okay. Oh, XL. Here we go. And it wasn't XL2, I think it was XL1. I can't remember. Let's unload that again. Sorry about this, folks. Technical difficulties, also known as brain not working. Brain has ceased to function. Please reboot. No, it was the other ones. Oh, you nincompoop. My bad. Ugh. We'll get this right soon, promise. So, Gome, Diamond Skin, that one, that one, that one. And it was that one, I believe. Earrings. Open. Can I set them to view extra large? No, because they'll just show me the icons. Fine. Okay. Oh yeah, these have all had modifications done to them. No? Oh yeah, you don't like that anymore for some stupid ass reason. Yay. Import from NIF. Bong. And this is going to be long 243. Okay, so that's not the right base ear. Right, okay. Go in. Oh, bugger off. XL2. Oh. Bend backwards? No. Bend forward. Sideways. Okay then. Well then clearly that's wrong. Oh well, whatever. I will figure this out. So what we want is that one, and that one. Oh right, so all of that and the chains. What you can do is just tweak them this way. Trying to make them look a bit more realistic. There we go. I mean, elves having super long ears isn't overly realistic in the first place, but who gives a shit, quite honestly. Let's do it there. Oops. Yeah. If I just grab... Come on, baby. There we go. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm simply planning on designing some earrings for one specific style that I want to use. Now there's two versions of the long ears. There's this one and then there's another one they're a bit more splayed out. And I must admit I don't really like the splayed out appearance. I like this more. So what I'm going to do is that for the time being, and what I'm also going to add is this. Okay, add project, mods. Was it Pandora? Yeah, Pandora box, that's them. Technically it should be Pandora's box, but hey ho. Get it right. Where is it? Okay, it does not. Oh, of course not. It's earrings. It won't have body slide or anything like that. It'll be an import jobby. Well, that's fine. I don't mind import jobbies. Right, so mods, Pandora. Oh yeah, of course, we don't want to go in there, we want to go in there, we want to go Coco Jewelry. Easy way to check what they are is just open them up in Nifscape or something else and see what it comes up with. What's earring for? It's not the right one still. 5. Still not the right one. Jeez Louise. Nope. Glasses. Nope. Okay. Also not the right one. Okay. Ah, here we go. These are the ones. Let's try opening those. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about this. This thing here is what is basically a collision head. Now, normally you'd be expecting this to be way higher poly than this. But that's the normal models. That's the normal 3D models. Collision heads are designed to be... Basically, when you're in game, they don't exist. It's as if they're just not there. But what I'm going to do... I'm going to adjust the position of these earrings. Apparently not. Oh, great. And I didn't save. Yay. Well, that's unfortunate. Ugh. Always the problem. Right, okay, so I'm going to add project again, go to mods, go to GOM. Oh, that's the earrings, wrong one. Those the more splayed out ones? Oh, I can't remember. Fuck it, I'll just add in pair of them. I can tell which ones I want to use. Oh, fucking alright. It's gonna be like that, is it? Alright, fine. I'll unload it entirely. Mods. GOM. Diamond skin. Because the skin texture that I use is technically diamond skin, but it's a mod that uses diamond skin and then adds a bit more to it. It's kind of hard to describe actually. Okay. What is it? The long 243, I think? Yes. That's the one. And when it says long 243, it's literally long is 2, slot 43. So when you want to move things like this, best thing you can do is get above it and then move it. Here we go. Now we're gonna have to move it to there. It's a thing with 3D models, they can be a pain to get in the right position, but when you do get them in the right position, you're often like, that's perfect. Yeah, that looks fine. Good. I am going to customize this a little bit more than I was planning last time, by getting rid of that one. These ears aren't going to be there in the final mashup. They are literally there for a reference. I might end up doing these like I did with my other ones. I used, what was it, Grimm's elf ears, which is the predecessor to this. Really cool mod, really well designed. I almost didn't get my hands on it because of one or another reason. I don't think it was on Grimm's Patreon anymore or something like that, and I was just like, oh great, well I signed up entirely for that item. And I don't know if I left or not, but then someone just randomly PM'd me the link to it. And I was just like, well, I'm not looking at gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to make sure that we export to NIF. Ghost resources, meshes. Armor. Ghost attire IC. And in here, this is going to be GE for Gomez. L. What was it? 1? I think it's 1. Or 2. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. Yeah, it's long 1, but the long 2 earrings. There we go. Ghost Gome earrings L1. Not for left one, for long 1. Alright, so now we've got a copy of those. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to import from NIF mods, and we're going to grab those Pandora earrings again. I hope I'm not going to have to do any bullshit to get them in, but you never know when it comes to things like this. Okay, so we don't need that at the moment. What I might do is this. I'm going to go into here and disable the do it this way around, hopefully. Cool. I'm basically going to try and do the same thing on this side. Bring it down, bring it out. Twist it around a bit. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go. Now what we're going to do is export to NIF. Ghost resources, meshes, armor, ghost authority. Save. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Bearing in mind we are exporting with this rather than building, because we don't really need to build it. Right, now that that's done, all I need to do now is go into the file in NIF scope just to double check it. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can close those. Go to Ghost Resources, Meshes, Armor, Ghost Authority, that one. Don't know why I've got that so big, but apparently I do. NI node. You don't have that, have it. Fuck's sake. Why am I not surprised though? Okay, fine. Fucking Nora. Pandora box. Open. Meshes, Coco, Pandora 6. Open that. Now, luckily, so this is the Pandora 6. What's missing is this. See that it's not in there. And it's exactly the same thing as the SMP skirts. So basically all you need to do is right click, block, copy. Go to the NI node, the 0 NI node, this bit. Right click on that, block, paste. Now bung it in the bottom. And that's all you need to do. Now yeah, in this version it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look very weird because the ears aren't there. But don't worry about it. And don't need to save that. So now what I need to do is I need to build it so that it'll actually show up in game. So in this case, I'm going to go to Ghost Attire and use some shortcuts on my keyboard to get things open. Finished, great. So Ghost Attire, armor. Outfits plus earrings. Right click. Copy as new. Fuck! I forgot something. Oops. That's going to be slot 32. Okay. Oh, do I not need to worry about that? Apparently not. Sick. I don't need to worry about that. There's some really weird shit that goes on with that kind of stuff. Ghost, Gome. Earrings 01 is what I'm going to call it. Copy that. I'm going to call them GST Gome. Earrings 01. Simply so that I know what it's called. Oh, God, what was those items called? I can't remember. Frack. Where was I? Ghost Elf Ears. That's what it's called. Ghost. Damn it, where is it? Me going slightly insane, as per usual. And we want to go with, what was it? Ghost Go. I believe that's the right name of it. Ghost Gome Earrings L1. Perfect. I got it right. Lol. Sometimes I do wonder whether or not I will get it right. Okay, so we do boop. We put that in. There we go. Now that should pop up. Great, alright, let's try that. Done the saving, beautiful. La-di-da-di-da. Slot 43 for ears. Cool. Alright. Now, the thing with Xedit is you can't leave it open whilst you're in game. That's one of the things I do prefer about Creation Kit. But hey, shit happens. There might be a way of tweaking it, but I don't really want to get into the nitty-gritty of things like that. It's a useful tool that works as is, so I'm just going to leave it. There are some things that I will not tweak. It's like, for an example, when I upgraded to my current system, the 13th gen that I'm using, I said to myself I'm not going to overclock it. I'm just going to leave it on like the defaults. And honestly, it has worked absolutely fine for me. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, there we go. I can see. Yay! Alright. Load up, Evelyn. Well, Sylvain is a elven name, so I might as well. And that is... well, it sounds elven. I'm pretty sure I nicked it from... what did I nick it from? Probably SAO or something like that. Sort out online. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to go to the facial hair one, which isn't right, but hey ho. So you've got XL2 and XL. We've got XL. Because they're the right ones for if you want to do Blood Elf. In my opinion. Actually, they're the right ones if you want to do Night Elf. Blood Elf, they would be thinner, but I honestly stuck with it. I was just like, you know what, I can't be bothered to deal with the extra crap. So, here we go. Oh, you nincompoop, you're not... Huh? That's not right. Right, okay, that's glitchy. Fine. That is me not overwriting the right freaking file. Ugh. I hope I've got the actual file itself working. Yep, that's fine. It's like none. Nice thing about this is it's so much quicker than Creation Kit. And once you get used to using it, it's really not a problem. No, it's not going to be in there. It's going to be in this part. I'll tell you what, let's go by Form ID. Oh, you're joking me. Ah, right. Ah, shite. What's it? Ghost, Gome, earrings, L1. Dot if. Should be right. hope. New menu. Ghost Go Mirrorings 1.nif. Yeah, great. Right, so it didn't save when I was changing it earlier. That's not as big a deal. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me that, SSC Edit. You're very helpful. Right, load him up. Hopefully this works. Okay, please let this work. Please. Really gets annoying when things just don't want to work for you. You're just constantly just sat there going, really? I'm going to clean my glasses off once again. Why? Didn't push them up with a chocolatey finger, did I? Oops. Probably. Yeah, you get lens glare problems with glasses when you've got a light directly in front of you. And that's why I tend to turn my webcams one off. Hey, Dante. Where they come? Oh, where are they? Oh, you're shitting me. Really? Well, that is annoying. Fuck's sake. They're gonna be slot 43, I know that much. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go into the friggin' file again and tweak it. Bruh. Import from NIF. That. Trying to get a new earring set working for a character. I tell you what, fuck it, let's set these to slot 43 where they should be. Yeah, those are all slot 43, so is that. Yep, everything is slot 43. Beautiful. File. Export. NIF. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Great, that's that done. Gonna have to do the. Oh, sod it. I'll leave the SMP out for the time being. Do it later. Can't be bothered right now. Just want to make sure that it works. So basically, designing new jewelry for a character, and it no one like. It's a bit pain in the ass. Come on, Skyrim, you slow bum. Okay, they're not even showing up at all. Right, not even if I zoom out. So it's not a depth of field issue. Is it a SSE edit issue? Let's have a look. Cool. It's going to come up with its normal question. Yep. Ghost Game Earrings L1. That's where it's supposed to be. Great. And it's Ghost Game Earrings 01AA. Make sure that I've got that copied. Slot 43, clothing. Even though it's not really clothing, it's just jewelry. But hey ho.
I saw a
Slot
useful mod
43.
yesterday that reorganized spell tombs to tell you what type of spell you are buying.
Oh, nice. It's all in there. Fucking hell. Nothing's changed. Ah. Just attempting to making pretty looking earrings mod. No. Game's just throwing up the bloody middle finger at me. Like it has a habit of. What a dick. And I shit you not, I go into Ghost Resources, Meshes, Armor, Ghost Attire, and the actual NIF itself. Hey presto, it's freaking there. Stupid bloody thing. And hell, it's even shown the XML. Fucking stupid thing. But the game's just like, no, I don't want to render it. Dickhead. Okay, fine. I will give up on that for the sec. I will come back to it with a vengeance later on. When I've got zero patience and I just want it to fucking work. Ugh. Don't worry, I'm good. It's just something that crops up every now and again and just irritates the ever-living hell out of me. You do everything right. And when I say everything, I'm not even kidding. And it's just still goes, nah. Not doing it. I'm gonna double check something quickly. Sorry about this, folks. Right, what we want to do is we want to reload up SSE edit, and I am also going to open Ghost Resources, Meshes, Armor, Ghost RSE. Ghost Tile, okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure the little bugger has got the entire damn thing in there. EF. Fucking where is it? Okay, you're going to be annoying. Great. Can I possibly pay you not to be annoying? Huh? It just says ghost attire. Okay, fucking Nora, why? It's ghost attire I see. If I go to something else... Yeah, armor, ghost attire I see. Ah, right. I think I found the problem. Yay! Armor. It's the American version of armor, but it's still armor. Done saving. Great. So now it's actually pointed in the right bloody direction. It'll recognize it. It's armor, ghost attire I see, then the file name. At least for me. Cool. Don't need to do that anymore. Run the game.
Yirhi, the king's time has come. Do not be fooled by the young, for it is he is has done, the great misdeed of the tongue.
Hey, big puppy. It's here, ye.
Now, Yirhi.
Fair enough. You're only winning tonight because I can't be fucked up and argue. Hey look, the earrings are working! Thank God. Let's have a look. Are there any mods that add in just like shoulder pads? Crimson Dark have blader ones? Possibly? Fuck it, let's have a look at them. Of course I've got my Battle Mage shoulders, which are ones that I've made in the past. Which look a little something like that. Oh, I don't need the red one, do I?
Gears.by. At Big Puppy Man Destroyer, come on Brew, stop posting links, warning. Big ears.
Big ears? I don't know what you mean.
I meant to say big ears, not a link night, but, oh my goodness.
It's Nightbot, dude. What do you expect? Gonna get... Nah, Nightbot will slap you for breathing. am I just going to go the more traditional route and go for whatever the fuck the original mod was? Nah, I'm going to use the Breton leathers. That's the problem with these shoulders. Oh, a little fly.
Elves are cringe, embrace dwarves culture.
Oh, them's fighting words, Dante.
Dwarves are cringe, they got corrupted by a ring, while the elves did not.
I want to see. Don't worry, I'm not actually going to give my character these shoulders yet, because, well, for one thing, the outfit is not exactly conducive to it, but I'm just seeing which ones work with what I've got. Battle Queens. Wow, definitely not the Battle Queens, that's for damn sure.
Why is the statue huge?
I don't know, it always says in my my version of alternate start. Prepare. Ooh, can use those. Yawn.
What if you make Sauron?
What if I make Sauron? Holy shit. Well, first things first, that would never happen with me because I don't play male characters. It's kind of a built-in rule, unfortunately. Okay, that's going to be twisted to work. I've done it in the past. Zora pauldrons. Those would need to be massively inflated in order to work properly. Reposition. And works immediately. Well, I know what I'm going for. Quick hint, works immediately. Oh, no, come on. Oh, no, there we go. Stupid fucking rain. Wake up. Thank you. Right. I don't want anything that is heavy armor because heavy armor is cringe.
Sauron can shapeshift, so female Sauron is possible.
That's true.
When you meet Sauron in ES, he will say, "Ah, so you're an alchemist, then." Oh boy. take a look.
Yep, and then whilst you're in the shopping interface, he'll just come around the counter and stab you in this chest. Lol, get wrecked. Fuck it. I'm just going to use the brown ones because they're nice.
Then make you one of the Nazgul.
Checkmate. Oh, screw it, let's just get rid of this extra crap. Don't need it. That's fine. And we do. I kind of want to stick her with just a normal sword.
Spoilers, the Dragonborn is not the last Dragonborn.
Spoilers for when? 2014?
When you meet Sauron and he becomes your voice of reason.
I'm looking for a longsword, but not a two-handed longsword. So your greatsword version is your long two-handeds. And of course, they don't exist. Great! Fine. Cyrodiilic. And I'm skipping iron because screw the shitty standard iron. Oh yeah, I got the major outfit still. Meh, not a big deal. Oops, no. We want that one, we want that. Do that, and we want to do that. Cool. Now what kind of start are we going to go for? I don't know. Let's get in the cell, blah 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 blah. Attacked by a dragon, thrown into jail. No, not really thinking of that one. Pilgrim in prison, slain. Blurb, 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 fucking blur. Sort of, called even. Patron, soldier. Ugh. Seriously, someone needs to come up with better ones of these.
And he will ask you
Shipwrecked.
if you know the story of Plagueis the Wise, and teach you great unlimited power.
Oh dear. I could do attack from. What do you lot think for a start? Wandering mercenary, attacked and left for dead, vampire. Just what are you lot thinking? What are you thinking? I mean, I could do adventuring.
Maybe the carriage start.
Fuck no. Sorry, that's an immediate no.
I was attacked and left for dead.
Alright, let's do that then, if I can find it. Oh shit, it's that one.
I was attacked and left for dead.
The light of hope shines even for you. Don't give up.
Even for you? Wow, that's just rude.
Do you like Mara?
Never had any real reason to dislike her. I guess. I don't really think much about the gods in this game, I must admit. Now let me guess, it's going to strip me out
Ashura
my
is
gear
better in
and
all honesty.
where am I? Second chance. Fuck off survival mode. No scaling. Religion. No. Darksies. Nah. Fuck it, let's do Magnus.
Where did you spawn? Wah.
Well, judging by that... off the coast of Solstheim, apparently. Fuck.
Ah, the lovely land of Solstheim.
Oh, wait a minute. Some of my animations ain't working properly. Great, I'm gonna have to restart the game. Bloody game, it's bloody bullshit.
The land of beauty and peace.
God damn it, a whole bunch of notifications. Oh, fine. Check those out later.
North Korea equivalent.
Not sure if I would have put it that way, but fair enough.
The land of the free.
Oh yeah, Attack to Left 4 Dead start. Not a damn gold to my name. My life.
Honestly though, Solstheim used to be good.
Oh, I forgot about this. One of the mods I'm using.
I see it more like Mexico or Brazil.
God.
Ah, true. Or maybe Cuba.
Where are we at? Oh, sod off, you stupid damn thing.
Making your way downtown.
Come here, you. What was that? Something
Sorry,
something fire
I
resistant?
just been watching some D&D, and they've been at a circus for 10 episodes because they've been doing memes and jokes for almost the whole time. The DM does get annoyed sometimes, but she allows them to have their fun. They are like 3 episodes before they leave or so.
Ah, right. Oh, jeez.
Do you like watching people play?
Oh yeah, I watch Critical Role quite a lot. Oh shit. Oh.
I'm sad I never got to play D&D cause I only found out my school had a club one the day of graduation.
Oh no, that's a shame. Yep.
I never played it because I never knew it was fun until a year after I graduated.
Lol. Gets an immediate upgrade. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get in the hidden door, am I? Shame.
What would you do if you were haunted by clowns?
Oof. Nothing good. Well, no you don't. These bandit whisperers are useless. And the bandit chief is not as useless. Yay. Oh, great.
A player in the D&D campaign is haunted by clowns, and they are clowns he has killed.
Lol. Hate to say it, but at that point, it's pretty much his fault.
I should rephrase it. Clowns he killed by accident.
Still technically his fault. You're not exactly hard to find, are you? Oh yeah. Burn, you little git. Yeah, rat. Lol. Quite up, please call Barrett. I'm sorry, what? There's still a whisperer over there. Shut up, you stupid thing. Oh. You miss.
He punched one with a nat 20, threw a meatball with a nat 20, and touched the clown with cloth that he was allergic to and step on his head by accident.
Uh-huh. It doesn't sound like by accident to me, mate. Oh, great, yeah.
Have you ever played D&D?
Yes, I have. It was a Lord of the Rings themed one that a friend of mine set up ages ago.
DM? Or player?
Player. I don't have the concentration to be a DM. Or the ability to plan that far ahead. Tell you what, let's do calm. And
Use chat.
no.
Use Skynet.
Well, that is totally not an ominous door whatsoever.
My first character for D&D was going to be a blind psionic wizard who's married to a Medusa and he's on a quest to find his missing wife. And the wife is in the party, but her voice was cursed by a hag to sound like another lady.
Fair enough.
She tries to convince the wizard she is the wife, but can't because of her voice. LOL.
Do I want to swap to the northern gear? As long as it doesn't clip, then yes. Hey, it actually works. Holy shit. Oh, of course the sleeves don't. Oh, stupid. Just sort that out another time. I'm currently at that point where I don't care.
And the wizard thinks the hag is the wife, because she stole her the wife's voice, because she was a cuckoo. Then you learn at the very end of the campaign that the hag was married to the wizard's father.
Really? Jeez.
Full circle.
What have you got for sale?
Or just laugh at my misfortune. Everything I've got on display. Really.
That is a nice mage outfit.
Oh, what, that one? It's because I enchanted it with the Archmage enchant when I was making it.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find them.
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
That's what it looks like. It's basically the same outfit, but but without armor.
Are you doing the ranger?
Not sure, honestly. You know what? Fuck it, I've started this character anew. Wait a minute.
Ranger is 5, Dragon Knight is 4, and Mage is last.
It is? Ah, oh nice. Very nice. I need to figure out a ranger outfit then, because this is much more of a fighter outfit. That'll be fun. Tell you what. Save there. I'm really liking the current design of that outfit, but I want to
Our
do
hero claims a warrior's heart. Nazim.
Oh, watch it, you. Actually, not that one. Let's find the fighter V2. There it is.